Lil, rise and shine.
Hello everybody, this is Emmeth, and welcome back to more Little Guardsman. Last time we did day 4, it was pretty eventful. It was like a 15-minute video. Hopefully this one is a little shorter, I don't know. But anyway, our dad is waking us up, so,
What, Dad? You rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
It's time to get up.
Alright, it's time to get up.
Shouldn't you be down at the guard shed? And shouldn't I be heading down to cover for you?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Does it matter? I'll take the bad news.
We have to work the night shift tonight.
Oh.
I'm going back to bed.
No, you're getting out of this house and taking some time to yourself today.
Oh.
Why do we have to work the night shift?
Good news or bad news?
Keep continuing to give me the bad news.
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion for the rescue mission.
Right.
Whatever that means. And they're punishing you for it.
Makes sense?
And I won't be able to cover for you, because I'm also working the night shift at the East Gate.
Okay, and what's the good news?
There isn't any. I guess it was just bad news this time.
Who's punishing you?
No one. I work the night shift a couple times a week to help us get by.
Oh.
Oh, Dad, I didn't know that.
It's okay.
So, I guess you could say the economy is punishing me. That and inflation. If taxes keep going up, I might have to get a third job so we can keep affording things like your little doohickey here.
What doohickey?
Wait, don't
Oh,
touch
that one. That one, okay.
Whoa. What just happened?
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Both are. I don't know. Do you feel okay?
I feel fine, sweetie. No need to look all blurry about it. Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Can I just
Okay,
sleep?
Okay, I'm going. Just try not to operate any heavy machinery until I get back. I should probably check in with Dr. B and make sure my dad isn't radioactive.
Alright, there's nothing on the news today. The radio, that is. Guess it's apparently still 6 o'clock somewhere. Always.
Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Alright. We'll take that. Is there anything else we can check out here? Doesn't look like. We have a skateboard. I didn't notice that before. Why do I notice that now? I guess because I watched a video on Tony Hawk. That's probably why. Anyway, let's continue, I guess. There's mice here.
Oh, God. The rat problem is even worse than I thought. We eat all of our meals here.
Okay, well, there's rats. It's just squeaking. They're squeaking. They're squeaking. Squeaky, squeaky. And he has a rat for a hat. That's a fun thing to say. A rat for a hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Good. Should continue. So... Can we just, like, go this way? Yeah, see, I remember seeing this before. In the trailer.
Lamont. How's it going, guys?
Hey, if it isn't Little Miss, I haven't been around for a while. Where you been all this time?
Not around. I got what every kid fears they'll get one day.
A job.
Chickenpox?
Chickenpox. I had chickenpox. Isn't too bad.
Worse than that, Simon. I got a job. What are you up to?
Well, you just missed the rock throwing portion of our morning. Sadly, we chucked the last rock in the alley over the fence. Next, well...
We were thinking of seeing if we could get our mitts on some of the cool stuff that Garby guys got over there. They look like magical toys, basically.
No, don't do that.
I have to use a bunch of those for my job, and even though they look like a barrel of laughs, they're serious business.
Come on, Lil. For some reason, the world is basically treating you like you're old. Work your magic and score us some sweet loot.
No.
I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but I'll talk to Garbanzo over there and see.
Okay, I guess we'll... Most of these criminals are part of the notorious Hilltop gang. Bunch of dorks. I see. Okay.
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up the shop yet. I can't seem to find my inventory key. What are you doing up so early?
Exploring.
Working the graveyard shift tonight. So, I'm finally available to see some of my friends who have responsible parents and reasonable bedtimes.
People like those small hooligans over there?
Yes.
Those aren't small hooligans. They're my friends.
They're
And
my
I was actually
hooligans.
coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
I stand by my statement. And we can talk about loaning you some merchandise later. But first, I've lost the key to my inventory, and I think one of them might have stolen it. Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little guardsman magic and see what you could do to get it back.
Alright. I guess we'll see what happens. They might have the key, they might not.
Alright guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory key?
Wasn't me.
I don't know.
I ain't saying nothing.
True
So
serum of time.
that's the way it's gonna be, is it? Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy more power crystals, so one of you is gonna tell me who's responsible.
Are you a lawyer all of a sudden?
For the purpose of this, yes.
Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, cause I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector. So tell me, which one of you took Garby's key?
I have no idea. Like, was there a tell? Who looks like the rascally rascal of all of these? He looks dumb. He looks smart. He has the books. Simon probably.
I've never brought this up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac. I always see her taking things out of Lamont's backpack when he's not looking. But also...
But also what? You didn't finish your sentence, guy.
Between you and me, I saw Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth.
She might have a crush.
It was probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy. But also...
But also what? You need to start, finishing your thoughts, man.
It was Simon.
Oh.
I could make up my mind now, or dig a little deeper.
I'll decide.
So, did you figure out who took my key?
Not yet. I changed my mind. I'll ask more.
Okay, maybe Isla isn't a klepto, but she did go through his bag just before you got here. Maybe she's got a good reason to be going through his stuff. I got here third, so I didn't see anything.
I don't know, man.
I know it wasn't me. I'm in a bit of a two-strike situation with my parents, and I'll be sent to the National Ballet School in Marvog if I get in trouble again.
I don't think it was her.
But I'm telling you, Lamont got here first, and I saw him rooting around Garby's shop.
It's probably Lamont.
I said it before, I'll say it again. It was Isla.
Yeah, it was him. Because he said Simon before. I'm saying it's Lamont.
So, did you figure...
Yes.
I hate to be a narc, but I think it was
This guy.
It was probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Thanks, Lil. I'll be right back. Hey, you! Mullet boy! Stay right where you are!
Alright, I hope that's correct. Garby isn't smart or strong or fast. By the time he reached Lil's hooligan friends, they had run off. But Lil had been correct and startled. Hold on. But Lil had been correct and startled. Lamont dropped the key as he fled. Okay, so he was afraid. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Got the key back. And those hooligans ran off. It's a win-win. Now my shop is ready to open.
Nice.
For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools. Or load up on crystals. Whatever your little heart desires.
Alright, so how many crystals do I have, actually? 4? Or, yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah, that should be fine, actually. Should we just upgrade something? I don't know why I would upgrade anything. I don't think there's really any need. I'm just gonna buy a crystal. Okay, so that's it. Alright, let's leave then. That was a fun little side quest, I guess. Oh, we can go several places. We should probably go to the dig site first, though. Okay, never mind. I've convened a meeting at the Mages Guild. The dig site is closed for the day. Okay, so...
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
That's not gonna work. I could, but...
But Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's on the fritz? I better just get to my shift before this thing explodes.
It's probably a good idea, actually. Alright, let's go see other places. We can go here. It's probably not gonna yield any kind of anything, but... Oh, maybe we can talk to someone now. Maybe we can talk to some... Oh, there's the... Right. Hello. I can't talk to them? I guess not. So there's nothing here. I can't talk to them. Alright, fair enough. I can't imagine they want to talk to me, though, that's for sure. Alright, let's see what we got here. I thought this section would be longer, but I guess it isn't. Got some people here. Hello.
Step right up, one and all, and win some money on the Goblin Ball.
Ah.
Hello again, Fredo.
Again? I've never seen you before in my life.
Really?
But I placed a bet with you on the last game.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Kalidar Lightning game against the Brawlers, I won some money.
Okay, if you say so. Person I've never seen before. Anyways, you want to make a bet on the game?
No.
Suit yourself.
Oh, hello, dear. Are you here to watch the Goblin Ball game?
Hiya, Mrs. A. I usually find Goblin Ball too boring to watch, unless, of course, there's a little action on it, if you know what I mean.
I most certainly do. I've got this month's pension check riding on a sure thing tip that's gonna pay out big time.
Oh, yeah?
You sure seem confident, Mrs. A. Care to share that tip with this underage gambler?
Your father wouldn't be pleased with me, but I'll tell you what. Since I really bet the ranch on this next game, I don't have any gold left to buy my snacks.
Oh, man.
Would you be willing to help a little old lady buy a large hat made of nacho chips with melted cheese sauce on top? Mama just can't enjoy the game without one.
I'm broke.
I don't think I should, Mrs. A. Heavily salted food at your age could contribute to what I'm guessing is an already existing heart condition.
Why, you presumptuous little... No matter. I'm sure Fredo will spot me for it. I'll be good for it after my bet comes through anyway.
Alright. Hello, Hat Man.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
It sure does. I'm not gonna go to the game, actually.
I can't leave without watching the game.
Why? Why do we have to watch the game, man?
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
No bet, but I guess we'll watch the game.
What an embarrassing series of unfortunate accidents for the Sprawl Brawlers. First, Jorbala Pep Epstein failed to barrel roll out of the way of the Marauders' lightning-fast offensive line. Then the dynamic duo, Edie and Audrey O'Goblin, only shaved 12 of the 14.7 seconds off of the time the Brawlers needed to open the Diamond Snorf's cage.
Uh-huh.
It all comes down to the final wagon wheel toss today, folks, and the coach has sent in Sir Warren of Bainbridge, the bad boy of the Brawlers' midfield passive-aggressive line.
That's the second time I've heard
He's
bad
muttering
boy
something
today.
to himself. He spits. He lifts the wheel above his head. He spins. He spins again. He spins a third time, and it's launched.
It's launched!
The Marauders' weather wizard can't touch a throw like that, and it's through the posts. The Sprawl Brawlers win.
Wow! Home win again!
You could have made some real money. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Yeah. I suppose. Mrs. A isn't here. I wonder if she lost the bet. Anyway, I guess we'll go to our shifts. It's like 16 minutes in, but oh my goodness. Oh, we can go here now? Is there anything here now? Or is it same old, same old? Oh, we can... No, never mind. Nope. We cannot go here. I guess... We can go back for some reason, but there's nothing to do here. Let's just go to our shifts. You know, these videos will be what they are. All unvisited location will be become unavailable. This is fine. Alright, we're doing the night shift. How many people are we, you know, working with here? We've got a night shift.
A mysterious present? Perhaps a secret admirer?
Oh god, I doubt it. Alright. The choice of champion for the princess rescue mission was found acceptable, really. Unfortunately, we haven't heard much from the mage yet. Just a lot of squeaks and chirps from his tower. Regardless, please find enclosed a one-time bonus for your proficiency in character evaluation. Tau for now. No, that's ta-ah. Or ta, I guess. P.S. My regrets on your nighttime work and inconvenience. I suppose Ash didn't. She wasn't behind this. Presumably. You received a free truth spray slot upgrade. Wow.
Sweet.
Nice. Okay, that is good. There's no writ for the night shift. However, there's a book labeled Monster Manual sitting in front of Lil. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much here. Let me just go over this quickly. Shapeshifters, very rare. Chaotic evil, of course they are. Small to medium humanoid. Okay, that's good to know. Chemical compounds such as the patented truth spray have no effect on what are essentially gelatinous blobs. Okay, that makes sense. Forest entities. So trees. Rare. Stomp and orthwomp. Fire. Well, woodcutter's axes. Poor. I wonder if most of this is like just aesthetics and not useful information. True neutral. Climbable. Well, they're trees. Sorry, they're ents, not trees. Bark of forest entity is often the site of cryptic magical runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. Okay, so the ciphering could be useful. Goblins, I've seen those before. Small. Whether or not you have, they have an actual predisposition for crime and mayhem is hotly debated by the High Council and non-human rights groups. Yeah. Herring. Herring? Isn't that a fish? Red, of course. About 50-50 frequency. Chaotic neutral, small fish to giant, and everything in between. Yeah. Use a judgment and don't believe anything. So I suppose herring, red, being tricks? I have no idea. Something like that. Temptation to believe a red herring is strong, but be vigilant, you will come out on top. Right. Okay, so that weakness, careful consideration. Right. Lycanthropes, so werewolves, yep. Bestial rage. Chaotic evil, Post-transformation, big AF. Right. In most cases, the individual remains blissfully unaware of the transformation, but in some cases they know and desperately seek asylum to save their loved ones from the Dark Passenger. I didn't read all of it, by the way. I'll read it later. I'm assuming most of the information isn't useful. I mean, could be, but... Mole people. Varied but true, often true neutral. Small. While considered disfigured and even monstrous by some, please do not persecute the mole people. They are not to be punted. After all, without mole person labor and digging know-how, the sprawl wouldn't enjoy the world's greatest sewer system. That's true, I assume. Necromancer, rare. Were they common, actually? Yeah, okay, they were common. Race undead, blah blah blah. Lawful evil. Lawful evil? Really? Lawful? The Mages Guild would gladly welcome a fallen wizard who has seen the errors of their ways back in the fold. However, not one has yet chosen to give up the dark arts once they've tasted the sweet, sweet necromancy. Although not illegal, they should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. Okay. Vampires, yeah. Sunlight, UV, yeah. Usually evil, but best not to judge a book by its cover. Funny. Human-sized. Okay. Recently, as a result of the powerful vampire rights movement led by goth rock icon Vlad Extreme, vampires have come out of the closet and many have become productive members of society. Alright. Fair enough. I guess we'll see what happens. My god, we're 20 minutes in. This is gonna be long episodes. Like, I get it. Decoder ring, I'm gonna use one here. Metal detector, use one here. 2 here. Both here. The whip here. And I guess... You know what? I guess... No. I should do something along the lines of... this. Alright, let's go. How many people are we doing? 6!
Good evening, child. I have not seen you at the post before.
Ah.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know. Just gotta keep on trucking through.
I hear you. Working the graveyard shift myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You said it.
I didn't say anything. Oh, no, maybe you are referring to the thing I said before. Alright, oh my god, so vampires. So, it said about the vampires that, okay. Productive members of society. Okay. We could probably let them in, right? But I kind of want to call someone. Who do we call? Ash? Striker? Ash?
Hello? You've reached the office of Councilwoman Ash. Unfortunately, she doesn't tend to city business after hours. Late night intern Travis speaking. What can I help you with?
Well, Trav, I got a guy here. Suspicious looking lout, aiming to make his way into town.
Is suspicious looking? How so?
Well, he's tall, wears a cloak, pale skin, fang teeth. A real Dracula type, if you ask me.
Oh my, he doesn't sound desirable at all. If it was up to me, I'd say deny him entry. But unfortunately, it's not up to me.
It's up to me.
I'll write this down, and Councilwoman Ash will get back to you at her earliest convenience, likely after 10 a.m.
Alright. So we did a call. So, there was something I wanted to do. I wanted to use the truth serum on, I guess, a necromancer, right? Yeah. So, I don't know about this one. Should we deny? The thing is, though, it says here that they've become productive members of society. So why wouldn't we let them in? That's like, I don't know. I mean, we have, like, a lot of these. I mean... It will work.
Your tawdry magic spray does not have any effect on me, child.
Oh, really?
Maybe I have something else that'll get you talking.
Salt? I don't think I have anything. Like, well, the salt, right? Was it salt or was it sugar? Salt or sugar? I think salt. Was it salt? What am I thinking? Salt? Is that eastward? Anyway, you?
Well,
I thought I had an idea there for a second.
I'll take a chance. It's the first guy of the day. That's funny. No picture.
Would you care to enter the sprawl?
why, thank you for the lovely invitation. I accept. Thank you, little girl. Until the next time you work the night shift.
Hopefully that's never. Have a good time in there.
Hey, you let him in? He's clearly a vampire. I don't care what he says he does for a living. He's undead. Who cares? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll take it. Oh.
Listen, little girl, there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't the time.
He's a vampire. Wait a minute. Yeah, I've seen you before. Yeah, you're the guy from that cat funeral.
I feel like I've seen you before. Did you go to a funeral for a cat recently?
Sprinkles! That vile beast of a feline. I am certain that cat cursed me and turned me into the monster I am today.
Oh. I mean, that would make sense. Cats are famously able to turn people into werewolves. For sure. You know what? I'll listen to him.
Thank you. Bless you, child. The world is a safer place now.
Well, silent sounds for those two goblins in there.
I really hope you get the help you need.
Hey, you observed and understood this man's affliction, likenism. You made the right decision, and quickly. There you go. You know what? Those poor goblins in the jail cell, though? Oh, hey.
Oh my god.
I've seen you before. Wait a minute. Are you the same guy?
No, little one. Not a god, just an incredibly handsome mortal. People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas, heir to the throne of Petrarch.
Yes, I noticed.
I know who you are. I was working the gate when you arrived. I let you in.
And still you mistake me for a god? Well, who can blame you?
Do you have anything to declare? Please say no and just go about your business.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I declare that I am...
Oh, no. He's not gonna say he's gay, is he?
Go on.
What?
You kind of trailed off there?
What?
You said,
I declare that I am...
And then...
Then what?
Okay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
What do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
We've come this far.
Well, we've come this far. What have you been doing with the milkmaids?
I got thrown out for trying to stretch a single into a double.
Oh my god.
Gross. Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess Desdemona?
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time.
Well, okay.
And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right? Huh?
I mean, you can, but it involves violence, and
Good night, Prince Phineas.
That's me. Ha ha.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
Oh, all right.
Oh. What? He just goes? Alright, fair enough. Oh, hey. It's you.
Good evening, my dear.
You're out late?
Mrs. Abernathy, you're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the sprawl.
Oh, my stars, would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Yes. You best. I'm wondering. Did you win on that Goblin Ball game?
I don't think I can use this right now.
Why not? Nothing? Nothing.
You know, normally I expect to see more. Bones and, human innards.
Oh.
Oh, my stars, would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
It's a shapeshifter.
Yeah, that seems pretty off to me.
I think... Okay, so what do we do with shapeshifters? Susceptible to physical damage. So... Truth spray does not affect... that's fine. Do we use the whip? I guess we'll use the whip, right? We could just freaking lock her up. Or him. Whatever. Let's whip.
Oh, my stars, would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you.
Yeah, that seems pretty off.
Okay, that didn't do anything. Can I, like... Hold on. How do I, do I have to go back? Okay, you know what? Jail.
I'm sorry, Mrs. A, but I think this is for your own good. Boy, that felt awful to say.
Oh, my stars, would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Into
Guards,
jail, that is.
Take this sweet little old lady to prison. Man, this just keeps getting worse and worse. Well, that's weird.
Yeah. Something seems especially Master Boss and Old Bag tonight. She's the dungeon master problem now. I'll take it. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Oh.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the little girl who works the guard shed. I was hoping we'd meet again. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a rather important meeting to attend.
Did we meet this guy? There's so many people. Who is this again? Let me...
That's a go for Striker.
Lieutenant, there is a Tyronius Athanatos here at the gate.
This renegade mage again? After the riots he encouraged at the Festival of Magical Freedoms, I am not too keen to let him back in.
Me neither.
How should I proceed?
Good chance he's carrying some illicit material. Search him, and if you find it, consider that a good enough reason to keep him out of the sprawl.
That was very helpful.
So, what's the book?
This ancient tome is the key to all we know about necromancy and the powers of life and death. It is called the Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
Comic book?
No, it is the Book of the Dead.
Definitely a comic
Mortis.
book. So where are you taking it?
Let's just say that the esteemed visitors to the sprawl from Marvog have need of my more macabre talents, what with their ceremonial killings and whatnot.
Not my problem. Bye-bye.
You have no right to deny me, no right to even stand in my view, you pathetic smaggle.
I am the Guardsman. Girl in this case. So I do have that right.
What's that?
Smaggle. Yes, that is the word we mages use to describe worthless, magicless beings such as you. You are a prime grade A example of a smaggle.
Dude, that's pretty weak.
No, it is not weak. It cuts to the core.
That's it.
Nah, that's lame. Get out of here.
The Praetor will know of your insolence, little one.
Bye. You didn't let this creepy guy into the sprawl. That's gotta be worth at least a pat on the back. Indeed. Alright. Oh, it's an ent? Maybe? Yes, this is an ent. Hey.
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary tree monster?
No, he's an ent.
Yes. Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you.
I noticed you have something carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Was it?
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
He sounds like Scooby-Doo. Okay. That's funny.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
Just never, you know, that's just a pretty, you know, normal saying, I would say, actually.
Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came to woods to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain.
Oh.
He was inspiring to Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
And was it through stomping and thwomping?
No, it wasn't. That was Scary Tree Monster's idea. He spoke of change through something called corrupt government systems.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a better way to get people out of your woods. Maybe a more official way.
Are you saying Scary Tree Monster should run for government office to implement real systemic change?
Oh my god! I don't know. This just the way he phrased that was so funny. Oh, and just seeing, oh my god, this tree in a suit. Sorry. Okay, we'll.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Well, we could let him in, but I mean, we could do that now that he has a different idea, right? You know what? Yes, we will admit him. This is a good idea. He has the right.
I believe in you, Scary Tree Monster. I think you'll make a fine governor, or Congress tree, or whatever you end up running for.
Thank you. Now all I need is a snappy campaign slogan.
Oh no, don't do it. Please don't do it. Don't do it.
A vote for me is a vote for a tree?
That's not bad.
A little on the nose.
Yeah, I guess. Hey! You diverted the life path of a violent monster towards a life of politics and public service. What scary tree monster? I love it. That's amazing. Oh, hey.
Hello. I wish safe passage through this gate.
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human or elf or gelatinous blob. We've had all types tonight.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
You've got a real mysterious, don't ask me any questions vibe going on. What's up with that?
I simply have nothing to state or claim. I just wish to enter.
You know, I'd say you have a trusting face, but I haven't seen it yet.
And you won't.
I will, though. So, let me just go through this. So what is the most likely here? I don't think that's likely. Nope. Maybe. Probably. This is probably it.
So, are you here for business or pleasure?
I'm here on business, which is mine and none of yours. Now, please let me pass.
Well, I got business is none of yours too, you know. Don't go thinking you'll get any info out of me. It's my job to ask the questions, not go blabbing on and on about what I'm all about.
And you are doing your job admirably. Now, will you please let me pass?
I assume this is
So,
what we're...
have you heard the news about that missing princess? Pretty wild, huh? I wonder what happened to her. Princess Debbie... Doris...
It's her! Isn't it?
Princess Desdemona.
It's the princess. It must be. This is the princess.
So you have heard of her.
I'm sure she will return in due time.
Or once her kidnappers demand a ransom.
Or once she has finished what she set out to do.
It's her, definitely.
I don't know. I think a hoity-toity princess getting kidnapped for ransom is the most likely scenario.
Yeah, let's tease.
I think Princess Desdemona is a very strong-willed woman and would not be taken hostage so easily.
So you're saying it was a team of kidnappers?
Sure.
I can't do anymore. Can I? I can't do anything else. Have I done something wrong here? I feel like I've done something wrong. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? Should I deny the princess entry into her own kingdom? Should I jail her? If I jail the princess, will everybody be mad? You know what? We have the time turner. We might as well try. We're jailing her.
You haven't shown me your face, and you haven't answered any of my questions. No, none of this adds up at all. I don't think I can let you in or just let you walk away. This whole situation stinks. Guards, take her away.
You don't know what you're doing. Please, just let me go try at another gate.
Not this time. Things are on high alert since our princess went missing, and I've got to do my part to help throw any mysterious figures in jail.
I think we made the right call.
That's not how you should be reacting in this crisis.
I think no, this is... But I'm 12, though. Am I not allowed to react irrationally? I'm not fully developed yet. What are you talking about? I mean, brain-wise. Come on, man.
Says the person about to go to jail. Guards!
Oh. Jeez. 2 stars? I want to get this done, actually. Yeah. So talking to her didn't work, basically.
Hello.
She's the princess. I just need to... The truth serum.
I am returning to the kingdom after being away by my own volition. I have to hurry. There is a deadline that must be met. I have to inform them of my choice. Ugh! Be gone, magic truth spray!
Wow, you've got quite the resistance to that. Mind telling me how I could do that?
It takes a strong-willed mind and a small knowledge of sorcery.
How about a wandering brain and a great knowledge of rocks?
Okay. She can go. I feel like... She's the princess. I just need... It's fine.
Okay, mystery woman, you may enter. I hope I don't regret this.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
Lil, you can ask for anything. Probably. And you're asking for freaking tacos? Tacos are good, but you can do better than that.
What?
Make my reward tacos.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
Well, she's a child. Suppose it checks out. You know what? Whatever, who cares? Tacos! I didn't do the right thing, and it doesn't matter. 3 stars. That's fine. 20 gold. Alright. He's clearly vampire! Doesn't matter. Anyway, that's fine. Do we have people to talk to, or are we just going to bed? Apparently there are people at the tavern. Yeah, these are gonna be long episodes. I'm sorry about that, but it's just the way it is. It's just the way the game is set up. Oh, she's here. Hello.
It's you. What are you doing here? Are you here to give me tacos?
No. I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
I know who you are.
So, no tacos?
Not yet. Maybe one day.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
I knew it. Hi.
Princess Desdemona? Nah, I knew it all along.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you know, for a long time I did.
Why split hairs? But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
I don't understand.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these 2 rival kingdoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
You know what? I have a feeling Lil will grow up to be a bartender.
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them. When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom. They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Stryker's a good egg.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror?
Yeah.
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
You know, that's how, you know, life has been through history. Like, this is a very, very common thing that has happened for... It still happens to this day in royal families, you know?
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
Yeah.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
He's a douchebag.
He's way higher maintenance than you seem to be. And he's an asshole. Nuff said.
And what about Praetor Kargan? What do you think?
I like her. Yeah, I like her.
I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. She's strong, honorable. She's a babe. What's not to like?
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
Do I have to choose? Like, listen, I like the Praetor woman. Praetor? I like the Marvog woman, but to marry? I don't know, man. I mean, I guess Kargan of Marvog, I guess.
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
You were a guardswoman, a guardsman before?
And you remind me of me too. If I was rich and beautiful and influential.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Don't forget beautiful. I am also beautiful.
Sure.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best for the kingdom.
It's like we didn't have a choice. Did we? If I had said worst to both, would she have done something else? Man, I don't know. We have some reading to do. Although clearly a vampire, Count Heinrich von Pyre was also a registered chiropractor with a private practice on the outskirts of the rapidly gentrifying little Ogre Town neighborhood. After entering the sprawl, the Count went to his clinic to open for the night. He had a long list of appointments. The Swamp Thing needed an activator adjustment, a mummy needed a teep issue. Teep issue? What? What am I saying? A deep tissue massage and some acupuncture with electric current was just the thing for Frankenstein's monster's stiff neck. It was looking like it was going to be a typical night until an angry mob brandishing pitchforks and torches showed up at Count von Pyre's door. The horde was led by none other than Myrna Herkin, local school teacher and leader of the Better Business Bureau. Although lumbars were being loosened, there was a steadily growing number of complaints about bitten necks and cases of anemia resulting from the Count's medical practice. She was there to put a stop to it. Maybe it was the light of the torches reflected in their eyes, but it took just one look for Myrna and the Count to fall madly in love. Of course. Or it was the fact that he's a powerful vampire. One of those things. The Count swooped down and lifted Myrna up out of the angry mob. He bit her at least 3 times and made her drink his own blood. And made her drink his own... Yeah. To facilitate her own vampiric transformation. She left her gig at the Better Business Bureau, and the Count welcomed his new soon-to-be bride into his castle. Now, along with dealing with that pesky Van Helsing fellow who kept trying to kill him, Heinrich also had a wedding to plan. Right. The afflicted man was saved from the transformative rays of the full moon, and even should he have transformed, the thick iron bars would have protected everyone. Except for those 2 goblins. Although the good people of the sprawl were saved from the wrath of his curse, the mourner was not spared the aggression of his fellow inmates. Cornering him in the cell, they shanked him with a handmade shiv, leaving him there to bleed to death. Luckily, the shiv was whittled out of a silver spoon, miraculously curing him once and for all of the curse of the beast that had attacked him so long ago. After a fortnight of recovery in the prison's infirmary, the mourner was released back into society. Unfortunately, on his journey back to Scarborough, in the Shire of Bessarion, the mourner was attacked by a different werewolf, and suddenly he's cursed again. Seems like it wasn't for bad luck. This guy would have no luck at all. Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, stumbled back into his lavish lodgings at the palace. Hungry and drunk, he lit the fire and put a pot of stew before passing out on the floor. He awoke the next morning, having no memory of how he got home, or why his room reeked of burnt stroganoff. but he did remember the wager of a party thrown in his honor by the Mages Guild, and the promises he made to them should he be chosen to marry Princess Desdemona. This Mrs. Abernathy was no Abernathy at all. In reality, he was a horrible shape-shifting monster. Once in prison, the monster assumed the appearance of the warden. The guards, seeing their boss wrongfully imprisoned, released him immediately, and the creature was set to stalk the city streets. That's bad. Once inside the sprawl, we lost track of it. Having the ability to take the form of anyone made it difficult to track, so its whereabouts would remain unknown. I should have probably just turned it away, honestly. It was reported late that night that an unusually untalkative Guardsman Cecil was trying to break its way into the sprawl's armory. Being denied entries, Guardsman Cecil apparently screamed in a high-pitched voice and ran off into the night. Be on the lookout, for this creature could be anyone. Tyronius Athanathos was unable to meet with Praetor Kargan that night. His promises of sharing the secrets of necromancy with the Marvog Empire went unfulfilled. If he had been successful, the Mages Guild and its agendas would have been conveyed to the Marvog Empire, and if that alliance was put into place and the Praetor was chosen to marry by Princess Desdemona, who knows what nefarious plans could have unfolded. Dejected, Tyronius went back to his keep outside of the walls of the city and contrived another way to forge his allegiance to the Marvagians. He wasn't sure how, but he knew his next plan would have to be 100% Little Gate Guard proof. Yeah. Hey, the guy. This is what I've been looking forward to. With dreams of holding political office now planted in the scary tree monster's head, he stomped his way right to the city clerk's office at City Hall and waited for it to be open. The next day, he obtained the necessary paperwork to run for political office. Unfortunately, Scary Tree Monster didn't know how to read or write. Revealing his illiteracy made the city clerk's receptionist laugh out loud, which angered Scary Tree Monster so greatly that he proceeded to thwomp her into oblivion. Uh-oh. When the city clerk showed up finding no receptionist, they hired Scary Tree Monster on the spot to fill the role as their political aide. Goodness gracious. Scary Tree Monster was now a small cog in the political machine and would no doubt rise in the ranks to one day hold the title of counselor, or dare we say, mayor? When Princess Desdemona returned to the castle, she refused to answer any questions regarding her whereabouts. She immediately issued a royal decree to cut funding to any active rescue mission and to put an end to the antiquated practice of choosing rescuers via flashy game shows. As she lay in bed that night, she reflected on the little guardsman's advice. She knew that her decision would irreversibly alter the fate of the sprawl and the fate of every soul who called it home. There you go. That's it. Day 5 is done. Now we're going to end because it's been an hour. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time for a little more of Little Guardsman. I hope you enjoyed this hour of gameplay. I'll see you next time. Later.